Hello, my name is Minji King, and today I will present to you my creative autobiography. So, the first thing that I would like to get into is my first memory of me being creative. I remember this memory from the third grade. I remember during recess, I would spend my time playing pretend of different movie plots. One time, I vividly remember Harry Potter. When my friends and I would spend our time imagining ourselves as witches and wizards. My classmates at the time were there to witness that as we played pretend together. And speaking of my childhood, I had many different dumb moments during that time period, for sure. One time, the dumbest idea that I had ever had was when I decided it was a good idea to skate down a steep hill when I had no experience whatsoever with a penny board. I ended up flying off the board and landed with a concussion. What made that idea a little not so bright was that the fact that I had no experience as well as my lack of protective gear. Despite the fact that I had neither of those things to protect myself, I found unnecessary confidence and I ended up hurting myself. A couple of things that led me to this idea included watching others successfully ride down the hill. I was influenced by the actions of others when I was not capable of myself. Opposed to some of my dumb ideas, I was also full of good ones. The best idea I have ever had was the decision to create resin earrings as a product. It was really sought out for in the market. This idea was great in my mind because I understood the effectiveness of social media marketing. Knowing that I am skilled in that aspect, I had faith that I could put my art on the map. Hopefully, the skills I've learned from these experiences will allow me to work towards my creative ambition. Mentioning my creative ambition, one of the greatest ambitions I have is to become a food blogger. Actually, I would love to travel the world and photograph all the different cuisines. Some of the obstacles to this ambition is timing. I am insecure financially as a college student as of right now to be able to face my creative ambition. I hope that later in life I will be financially stable to make that ambition come to life. Some vital steps to achieving this ambition includes saving money, managing my time, and creating itineraries for future travels. I would be able to achieve this ambition more efficiently if I had good habits as well. So some habits that I have is beginning my day by waking up and looking at my phone. That is not really a good habit. I also have more habits such as bad posture and biting my nails as well. However, all these bad habits I definitely should learn to restrict as I want to continue to have successful creative acts throughout my life. For example, one of my first successful creative acts was when I was able to create resin art pieces for sale. It was successful to me because I have never tried out the art before, and seeing that I was capable of it alone was personal success. My second success was photographing macarons for a small business. I was able to market them properly by taking pictures and managing their Instagram account. The similarities and differences between these two successes are that one includes my whole work. Every aspect of it was produced and presented by myself. While the macaroon promotions was solely the online marketing strategy, the similarity is that they're both small businesses and was boosted due to social media marketing. I feel that those skills such as marketing and just being able to manage those different types of businesses, I have learned these skills from my idols. Some artists that I admire the most include my sister as well as my significant other. My sister is a recording singer. She is a true creative with her sound as well as her vocals. I admire her drive and passion as an artist. I also admire her as a person. This artist is my role model because she creates her own path and is sticking to what she is passionate about. Some things that my role model and I have in common include our family life and childhood. Since my role model is my sister, we can relate to the closest way imaginable. Someone that regularly inspires me is my significant other as well. They have some qualities that I am hoping to learn throughout our relationship as well as in the future. Despite all of the positive influences in my life, I'm still fearful of failure. When faced with threat of failure, I become stressed. I become less confident in what I'm capable of. I can, in fact, sabotage myself by lacking confidence. These are the moments when I feel that my reach is outside of my grasp. For example, when I study for a topic a lot, yet I do not do as well as I anticipated. I feel that whenever I put my best work in and the result is not the greatest outcome, that is when I feel helpless. And going off of that, my greatest fear is, in fact, failure. I'm scared of my hard work to become a productive part of society amounts to nothing more than an unfulfilling life. That is my greatest fear. I feel like failure is not described in the sum of money, but more so how satisfied I am with my life at the time. My greatest dream is to be able to travel the world and experience what I have mentioned before. And I hope that I will be able to do that soon in my young life. Thank you so much for sitting here and listening to my creative autobiography. I hope that you guys have learned a thing or two about my insight on my creative life. Thank you so much for your time.